Here we go. This is the first one. Welcome to the Frugal Family. My name is Julie, and this week and this month we are working on a massive deep clean and deep clutter of our house. As a dumpster diver and a saver, a salvager, a scrapper, oh my goodness, things can accumulate and pile up. And you have to, every now and then, I try to do about 4 times a year, go through and do deep declutters, move stuff on to other homes, sell it in your yard sales, or donate it. Decide what you're going to do, make some tough choices, and then get organized, cleaned up, and ready to bring in more stuff that you will then hopefully move on to other homes and other uses. I hope you'll join us for these many deep cleaning and decluttering adventures that we are going on. You are going to be amazed by how much of the stuff we have found in the dumpsters. It is crazy. Let's jump in. This is the cupboard right here above the stove and the counter. And there have been times when I've had it so beautifully organized. But then, of course, we get more stuff and more stuff. You'll see all these like lollipop sticks and what did we call this? A trivet, something like that, from the bins. Candle warmers from the bins. Popsicle sticks from the bins. What are these? What are they called, Lulu? Flavors? Candy flavors from the bins. Tons and tons of, I don't know, cake making and decorating stuff from the bins, and some from you guys. Spices that we have found in the bins, cookbooks we have found in the bins, and sweetened condensed milks and salt and all manner of things that we have found in the bins. And of course stuff we've bought, definitely stuff we've bought, but it all just adds up and adds up and adds up and piles up. And this is where we begin. So the process that we're going to go through is we pick one cupboard or closet or drawer at a time so that we don't get overwhelmed, and we're going to have an empty clean space, which is the kitchen table, and we will just take everything out, absolutely everything out, look through it, see what we actually want to keep, what is worthy to us of taking up space in the cupboard, and then obviously clean the cupboard, the shelves, and then put everything that we're going to keep back in, but in a very organized manner. It's going to feel so good, even just having one cupboard done. And that's the way to do it when doing a whole house and yard deep clean and declutter. Start small, take it a bite at a time. So Olivia has been super duper busy. Hey, Lulu.
And I've been drawing.
And she's been drawing. We're going to tell you more about that in a minute. Hold on, Lulu. She's really excited. She started her own YouTube channel. And we will be talking about that. But first, she has been working so hard to earn computer time. That's something we're...
To play Yandere Simulator.
To play Yandere Simulator. That's something that we are doing as a family. They get to earn a certain amount of computer time. And helping out with all these kinds of deep cleaning and stuff is definitely part of that. So that other shelf is done. Now we're working on the middle shelf, and what we've got is everything just laid out so that we can look through it and make some tough choices. It's hard to do, but I think we can do it. I know we can do it. So some of this, obviously, we need to keep. It's stuff for birthdays. Those happen every year. Things like, hello, obviously keeping this fabulous gift that one of you sent to us. But there's other things like these molds. I'm going to gather all of these up, put them together, and sell all of them. I think I have like 5 or 6 that we found in the dumpsters several years ago. All of these, they will go in the yard sale. Many other choices that we need to make, so we're going to jump in and get it done. Really though, can you believe some of the things we find in the dumpsters? I mean, good grief. Stuff like this. Yes. Now, a lot of our craft store dumpsters have been locked and made inaccessible over this last year, so I don't know how many more of these kinds of treasures we will find, but we sure do have a lot of them already. Holy cow. All of this, and then like these were of course from the party store. These, I don't remember where they were from. It was either the craft store or the party store. So many goodies and treasures. Now, some of the tough choices that we need to make. Oh, there's another one. What is it? Edible dust. Edible dust. Yeah, that was from the craft store dumpster. We have this cake stand. We don't use it. These are tough choices to make. We just don't use them. And I just don't know that that's worth taking up room in our limited space for things that we just don't use. And they might benefit someone else's life by selling this, for 50 cents out in the yard sale, or if it doesn't sell in the yard sale, donating it to the thrift store. Again, tough choices. Today, this week, this month, it's all about making tough choices. That shelf is clean now, and Olivia scrubbed the basket, so now that is drying, and we're taking just a short little break, and then we will continue on. I've already been making a few tough choices. I have decided we're gonna let this go. I did gather up all of the candy molds so that those can go. Oh wait, here's some more. Of course, there's some more. Actually, I think these are from the gingerbread houses. Some of you will remember. I don't know if I have a picture of them handy. If I do, I'll pop it up right here. But we found those Wilton gingerbread houses. There was like Christmas ones and Halloween ones, all different ones that we have found over the years. And those are the molds that came with them. They were not gingerbread houses. They were the chocolate houses. Yeah, like you would melt the chocolate and mold it into these and then, anyway, build the house or whatever it was. So I don't know if I want to, no, we have got to clear this out. I'm committed to it. Dang it, we are doing it. So yes, these will go with the other candy molds and they will go. The lollipop sticks, I think we will keep those for us. We found so many of these when we first found them. If you've been with us forever, you'll remember when we found these. And we sold tons of them, but yeah, these are all loose and we'll keep these for ourselves. Oh, onward. We have all of these cute little candles, of course, from the party store dumpsters. We have all of these Cake Mate frosting bags. We will keep those. We've got unicorn things. Either we found them or you guys sent them to us. The cake tips, I think we'll save those. The unicorns were sent to us. Olivia has a good memory. With this, mostly it's just a matter of tidying it up because we're going to keep this stuff. We just need to get it cleaned up and organized. What is this? Probably some frosting from one of those kits that we found. So much to do.
And I'm drawing.
And Lulu is drawing, working on her anime stuff.
Yes, I don't remember their name, but I've been watching, I just started a new anime series, which is My Hero Academia, because like a lot of the YouTubers were talking about it, and so right now I'm doing a gender bend, because it's hard to draw boys, so I'm drawing girls.
But you'll work on drawing boys.
This character right here, yes, that guy's weird, but that character.
And you're making it as a girl.
Yes, that's what I have so far.
Very cool. Olivia's been doing lots of art. She has used a lot of the art stuff that we found. Isn't this the art book that we found yeah, it is. It's the one we found just the other weekend. And she has been making good use of all of those fabulous art supplies. And I think this was one that was sent to us from one of you. Tell me in the comments if you're the one that sent it to us. But art supplies, definitely getting used. Bottom two shelves are done. Oh, that feels so much better. One more. Gonna have Olivia come and get all that down, and then we will look through it and we will make some choices. I've got all of the puddings and jellos in here, along with frosting, coloring thing, flavoring thing, our Kool-Aids, more jello. The canning stuff, I don't know why I've got it in here. I don't think this is necessarily where I want it, but for the moment, this is where it's gonna go. All of our cupcake liners, and then I've gotten all of the cake tips, frosting tips, and the frosting bags all together and organized. All of the candles are together. All of the cookie cutters, most of which are from the dumpsters, all of those are together, as are these extra cupcake decorating things from other kits. So gonna get those in there and put away. Then going to make some choices. Obviously we're keeping these eyes. These, I mean, they're not something that is gonna sell in the yard sale, so we might as well go ahead and use them. The problem is these are like Christmas. Maybe we'll do a Christmas in July day. That would be a lot of fun. It is July right now and it's hot as blazes. So why not turn on a fire on the TV, put on some Christmas music, and make some Christmas cupcakes. Why not? I've also got all of these spices and seasoning packets together. So now it's just a matter of putting all of that away and gathering up and organizing the last few things for this one shelf. Now, time for some tough choices that a lot of you are not going to agree with. But please keep in mind with the choices that we make that we are the ones that live in this teeny tiny house. We don't use all the same things that everybody else does, and this is a time for decluttering and deep cleaning. Why do I feel the need to explain this? It's just preemptive because I know there will be stuff in the comments. Now, it is the year 2020. Cookbooks, they just take up space. I have kept cookbooks that we have found in the dumpsters because, well, I thought we would use them. And every now and then, there are years where we do use them. And we'll cook and cook and cook, and we'll bake, and we'll use those recipes that are in all these different things that we have found in the bins. And then it'll be like 5 years, like these last 5 years, where we barely touch them and they just take up space. So I know plenty of you would love to keep these and think that we should keep these. And if it is in your house, you do whatever feels right for you. But for us, the reality is we just don't use them. So we are going to move them out and we'll tidy them up. This one, it's pretty dirty. We're going to clean that up and we will put those and this in the yard sale. We have definitely gotten some use and love out of them. Now it's time to let them move on to somebody else's life. We will keep this binder that is full of recipes, a lot of which we have printed out off of the internet, that's what we do when we need a recipe now. We just look it up online, and if we need it, to actually have a paper copy, then we will print it off and put it in this binder. But other than that, the rest of it, we just really don't need it, and it just takes up space. We also found up there more cookie cutters. Holy cow. Now, cookie cutters, they definitely take up space, but they are something that we use every winter. And that is a frustrating thing. There are some things that are just seasonal, and they're going to take up space all the rest of the year, but they're worth holding on to because we do use them every year. These are just some of those tough choices and, the priorities and whatever. We do use them. Just like Christmas decorations, even though we have downsized our Christmas decorations significantly and are going to be doing more of that, there are some things that you do hold on to. So there's those. We will get those up there. And then I found there's more cake tips or frosting tips, and those we will also hold on to. But all the books, they're gonna go. I found this jerky making kit up there that I bought at Cabela's for my husband a couple of years ago, probably for his birthday or something. Never did use it, so I will ask him if he wants to, if he has any desire to. Otherwise, that will go in the yard sale. Ta-da! One cupboard done. Ah, that feels wonderful. My goodness, that feels wonderful. So we started with a small one, and then this afternoon, we are going to tackle the Crafting Art Center. Oh my goodness. Whew. We'll take a nice break before we jump into that. And again, we will go one shelf at a time, though some of it, we'll have to pull all of it out in order to organize because things have to be gathered together, like stuff together. We'll see what things we're going to keep for us, what things might go in the yard sale or to donations, and then we're going to get it all cleaned up and organized and looking beautiful yet again. Thank you so much for coming along. Have a wonderful day, Frugal friends. Please tell us in the comments what organizational and cleanup things you are working on. We'd love to know so that we can mutually cheer each other on. I love each and every one of you and appreciate you so much. Take care, and we'll see you all real soon.